Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. And one more time, welcome back. Today, we are going to be making something I know you can't tell. Kind of looks like I'm going to be making cheeseburgers, but I'm not. I'm going to be making a cheeseburger salad, though. We're going to use some Head Country, which is barbecue sauce. You use whatever kind you like. This is Oklahoma made, and I love it. Tomatoes. We're going to use some ketchup, some spicy brown mustard, some regular yellow mustard. We're going to use Mrs. Dash. We're going to use some garlic salt. We're going to use a little pepper, some butter. We're going to use some tomatoes. We're going to use some pickles, sesame seed buns, some Mexican cheese. We're going to use some of this ground hamburger meat. We're not going to use that whole thing. Some red onion, and of course, some lettuce. Here is your shot. And if I didn't say pepper too. That's everything we're going to use to make our cheeseburger salad. I'll be right back. Okay, what we're getting ready to do is we're going to go ahead and brown this meat up. And I'm not going to keep you on to do that. But before we start browning it up, we're going to add a little bit of seasoning. We're going to go in with a little bit of garlic salt. And then while this is browning up, I'm going to go ahead and cut up that red onion. And this is the only time I'm going to put any seasoning in this, okay? And then some of that Mrs. Dash. Then I'm just going to break it up, brown it up, and when I'm done, I'll be back. All right, so while that hamburger meat is still cooking, this is where the butter comes in handy. We're going to get this butter melted up. I left it out on the counter, so it's not going to take long. So we're going to melt up this butter. Looks like a lot, but it's really not for what we're getting ready to do. I took the hamburger buns and I cut them up into little cube pieces, okay? Just into little cubes. Cut them up any way you want, completely up to you. And we're going to dump them in all this butter and we're going to brown them up, toast them up on the skillet. That's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to let this melt and I'll be right back. Okay, there she is. I've got it all in there. I put a little extra butter because I want it to be good and buttery. I want it to soak up all that good old butter. And then once it's finished soaking up all that good old butter, it'll be able to turn. And then as we're turning it, we're going to probably need to add some more butter because we want it to be good and toasty. I mean, you don't have to add that additional butter. You know, I do use the light if you're conscious of your butter intake. Okay, or margarine, whichever you choose. I use Blue Bonnet light. Okay, so as you can see, it's in there. And we're just going to let her go. So I'll be back in about a minute to let you see where we're at. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I just stirred it up. You can see like on this piece, see how all that butter's on there? That's what we're looking for. We want it to do that so that it'll toast up real good. Okay, so I just added some more butter into this, okay? And we're just going to keep going. And I'm not going to put any more butter. This is enough for me. And I'm just going to kind of let that kind of get soaked in there like that. See how it's kind of getting soaked in? That's what we want. We want it to soak on in. Get all off in there. And that's what we want it to do. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to kind of stir that up a little bit. Get some of that butter on this bread. And I'm just going to continue to do that. And then the next step is to start toasting. But you want it to get good and buttery, see? And every piece may not get as good and buttery, you know, see, like that one. But that's okay. We just want to get a little butter on here. We want to get her good and toasted, okay? So that's what we're getting ready to do. I'll be back in one more minute. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. All right? See how it's getting a little golden going on? I mean, how can you have a cheeseburger of any kind in any dish without the bun? And our bun is going to be our croutons. See how that worked out? I'm going to let this go for another minute. And I'll be back. All right, our croutons are done. We've cooked them for about 3 minutes. See how beautiful they look? And that's what they should look like. And this is what you're looking for, okay? All right, so I'm going to take them off and we're going to finish up the hamburger meat. I'll be right back. All right, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in that pepper. You could omit this, but I'm going to put in a little bit of pepper, which was really more than a little bit, okay? And then I decided I'm not going to use ketchup. I was going to, and then I was like, I don't even like ketchup on my burger. But if you do, put it in there. So I'm going to go in with this mustard. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with some of that spicy brown mustard now. Okay. Then I am going to go in with a little bit of that barbecue sauce. Use the barbecue sauce that you prefer. Okay. And then we're just going to stir this up along with that onion. Now, if you want your onion to be softer, but this is more like I said, the cheeseburger effect. So if you want your onion to be softer, go ahead and saute it on early on, okay? So I'm just going to let this incorporate, let these flavors marry, get to know one another, become best of friends. So I'm just going to let this go for about 2 minutes, okay? And then we're going to start building. This is it. Oh, I wish you could smell it. Oh, I am telling you, I wish you could smell this. So I'm just going to let this go for 2 minutes, and I'll be right back, and we'll start building. All right, let's finish this salad. The spring mix, you saw what I'm using. Ooh, making noise. So then I'm just going to take some of this hamburger meat that we made. I'm just going to make a nice little pile of that in the middle. Use as little or as much as you like of this. This is so good. I'm telling you, this is so good. Then I took some of those pickles and I just cut them up. That's all I did, cut them up. I'm going to put that cheese on there because as you can see, that's still hot. You can do it hot, you can do it cold. Completely up to you. I'm just going to go on with some of that cheese. Then I'm going to go in with a few of these tomatoes. Use as many. And if you don't like tomatoes, don't use them. Then we're going to use a few of these pickles. You don't like pickles? Don't use them. Okay? And then, last but not least, our homemade croutons, which are, you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. And there we go. Just put some of those on there. Look at that. Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make you some. Hold on, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, Gigi is back, and she's gonna taste the salad. This is so good. Oh man, I did want to put a big bite in my mouth, but I guess that's the way it's gonna have to go down. This is really good. Oh, this is so good. You can also put a little bacon on this, sprinkle it on top, but this is my croutons. This is delicious. When I say this is delicious, I mean this is delicious. You've got to try it. You can alternate any pieces in here with anything that you want. You don't have to make it just like mine, but it's a great idea. Definitely try it. I'm going to eat this whole bowl. Be safe. Be blessed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Cheeseburger salad, anybody? Cheeseburger salad. I bet you that's a new one on you. You know what I'm saying? But it is so good. Things made easy with Gigi. I'm telling you, all day, every day. This is how I get down. It is. And I'm telling you, this is so delicious. Everybody, please like, subscribe. Feel free to share my videos. Okay? Please. Things made easy with Gigi. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.